Okay, time to do some night flying with the Blade 200 QX, and I'm going to get this thing started here. This thing is a blast to fly, I tell you. One of my next favorite little quads. I like the brushless. Sort of a little pain in the butt to get this battery in and tucking them wires in, but once you get that all done, but it's just a little tedious, but well worth the wait. The lights, you gotta love that. And get in a green mode, blue mode, and let's get right about there. Should be good. A little left to right with the throttle, and off she goes. As you can see on the bottom, I have my my mount for my Mobius, but I don't have the Mobius on there at the point. Lights are very, very bright. Very happy with that. I like the translucent body. Very stable. And it's got some good thrust. I'm very pleased with that. Sort of reminds me a little bit of the Alias combination of the RC Logger. Very smooth. I'm going to turn up the rates a little bit, and I like it to turn a little faster as far as the rotation of it. But as far as the flight time on it, I have my timer set for like 6 minutes, and after the 6 minutes I'm roughly getting about an extra 2 more minutes after my 6 minutes goes up and the timer goes off. That's with the moderate flying. If I'm using the Mobius, I might lose about a minute worth of flight time, if that. The little extra weight with the platform I have on there really hasn't, I don't think it creates any issue whatsoever. Works out really well. I did order the skin for it, a wrap. Waiting for that to come in, but you can see that this thing just is a dream to fly. I don't think I've flown anything else since I've purchased this. This is pretty much probably like about the 5th flight that I've had on this so far, and I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely a worth the money. Well, I shouldn't say worth the money. I mean, 220 bucks for this quad, 229 actually, but after you get done paying for it, it's about 246 altogether with taxes. But I'm sure I could have built a quad for that kind of money. But you know, Blade, they make a great product, great support. But definitely a fun little quad. It's the punch out on this, I would have to say, is quite adequate. The lights are very bright, and a lot of people have done FPV with this, with the GoPro, mind you. So, I mean, as far as the weight of the GoPro versus the Mobius, I prefer the Mobius. You know, I just really don't want to put my GoPro through the stress of flying it with these motors, because I don't think these motors can really handle it. They're very small, as well as the quad. I was very surprised when I purchased this that when I opened up the box, I didn't nowhere think that it was going to be smaller than the Alias and my RC Logger 1i Extreme. But after flying it, it's become one of my most favorite little quads. You see a little bit of lightning tonight. But a lot of people were saying that they're hearing this noise from this. Sort of kind of like a dry sound coming from it when you're turning. But to me it just seems like it's the plastic in the body, probably the little few things vibrating, but it's really not affecting any of the flight characteristics of this quad by no means. Still waiting for somebody to come up with the stagility settings for the 200QX. Some people are using the 350QX stagility settings, but really there's no feedback on that yet of how it actually performs. And some people are using the 180QX settings for stagility. And again, I haven't seen much feedback of people using them settings on the 200QX, so hopefully somewhere down the line, being that this is a new quad, probably you'll be getting tons of people playing with the settings and finding out the most adequate settings to get it to stagility. It'd be nice just to flip this thing with a little peace of mind that it's going to level out once you release your sticks. I tried agility mode and it's just not for me. It's beyond me to, you know, even though I've been flying quads for almost 2 years now, and mostly I've been flying the Blade 350QX, the RC Logger Extreme, and the Alias, and a couple Proto X's, and a Hubsan V959. Obviously them ones have auto flips on them, which would have been a nice feature on this, you know, because there are people that don't have that kind of skill to fly in red mode and have the ability to, for say, want to do some flips. And without the risk of crashing. So stagility, you know, it's a mixture of agility and stability, so therefore when you flip, it'll sort of kind of recover for itself. There's my 6-minute mark. I know it's hard to believe 6 minutes goes by quite fast, and you'll see here in probably about a minute or two, the lights will start to flash, which will indicate the low voltage is kicked in on the 200QX, and that's when I start to bring it in. But this thing is so nimble. It's a pleasure to fly. Makes me want to get rid of some of my other ones and get another one. I don't know, I think my next one I'm going to probably build one. Something about it, just want to attempt to see if I can do it. There's a lot of platforms out there to explore. But, you know, you can see, you know, there you go. There's the first flash. There we go. And then she'll start kicking in a little bit more. And that's about the amount of time I really want to fly it without causing any damage to the battery. Hit the throttle cut, boop, she's done. And that's it. That's the Blade 200 QX in action at night. Thank you very much for viewing. Have a great night. Fly it like you stole it.